Welcome to the Buried Truth. What you're about to hear is not just another crime story. It's a chilling warning about the darkness that can hide within a seemingly ordinary family. In a quiet, forgotten corner of Chicago, inside an old, crumbling house, lived a man named Michael Carter. To his neighbors, he was just a quiet, hard-working, and somewhat distant figure. Michael was a laborer, taking on odd jobs whenever he could find them. Some days, he earned enough to get by. Most days, he didn't. His life had been a series of misfortunes. His wife had passed away after a long, draining illness, leaving him not just with grief, but with a mountain of debt. Medical bills were piled high, loans were overdue, and to make matters worse, Michael was trapped in the grips of a gambling addiction he just couldn't shake. His two youngest daughters, 15-year-old Emily and 8-year-old Lily, were the lights of his life. But often, he couldn't even afford to put food on the table for them. So, they spent most of their time with their grandmother, who could provide the stability he couldn't. Despite the hardships, they loved their father deeply, always holding on to the hope that things would get better. But things didn't get better. Michael's life took a much darker turn. He stopped looking for work altogether. Michael grew uncomfortably close to his own daughter-in-law, a woman named Jessica. What initially looked like mutual support, a shoulder to lean on during tough times, slowly twisted into something shameful and secretive. They began meeting in secret, their bond deepening away from the eyes of the family. Any small amount of money Michael managed to win from his gambling habit was unspent on his debts or his daughters. It was spent on Jessica. It didn't take long for whispers to turn into loud rumors. The family home, already strained by financial trouble, became a hotbed of tension and suspicion. Michael felt completely cornered. He was exposed, broke, and spiraling into a pit of desperation he couldn't see a way out of. One fateful morning, his daughters Emily and Lily were staying with him for a rare visit. A pile of unpaid school fee notices lay accusingly on the kitchen table. Michael checked his pockets. All he found were a few crumpled dollars. The weight of it all came crashing down on him. The pressure, the shame, the fear of his secrets being fully exposed. It was in that moment of absolute despair that Michael Carter made a decision so monstrous it would shatter his family and shock the entire nation. When the police were finally called to the old house, they made a horrifying discovery. The two young girls, Emily and Lily, were gone forever, and their father, Michael, was still there. He didn't try to run, he didn't try to hide, he simply waited. At the station, Michael confessed to the unthinkable. But then came a stunning twist that no one saw coming. During the intense interrogation, Michael claimed he wasn't driven by anger or a fit of insanity. He insisted he was manipulated. According to his chilling testimony, his daughter-in-law Jessica had given him a horrific ultimatum. He claimed she told him, "If you want a new life with me, your daughters have to be removed. They're in the way." What Uncle Sawyer, Salaz? Unrelawise. She painted Michael as a liar, a desperate man trying to drag her down with him.